Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Boston Celtics and their legitimate chances in the playoffs and their overall team success. To everybody's surprise, the Boston Celtics have done a full 180 from the beginning of this season. Celtics guard Jaylen Brown tweeted out, "The energy is about to shift" on January 31st, 2022, 2 days after the Celtics beat the New Orleans Pelicans, which would set the Celtics up on a 9-game winning streak until unfortunately ended versus the Detroit Pistons. Since January 8th, the Celtics have been 16-5 and went from an 18-21 record to an outstanding 34-26 record, putting them in 6th place in the Eastern Conference. The reason why the Celtics have been this good? Their defense. Though the Celtics offense is ranked at an outstanding 9 out of 30 teams in the NBA, the Celtics defense is ranked first in the whole league. On top of that, they also own the #1 net ranking in the league. If the Boston Celtics throw out a starting 5 with Marcus Smart and Derek White in it, this would be one of the, if not the best defensive backcourt in basketball right now. And having Robert Williams, one of the best shot blocking centers in the league, holding it down at the center position, makes this starting 5 by far the best defense in basketball. To top that off, you would have Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum at the 3 and the 4, who are also above average, if not outstanding defenders themselves. But back to Robert Williams. This man has the best defensive and offensive ranking in the whole NBA and should be one of the most talked about candidates for Defensive Player of the Year. Robert Williams has a defensive rating of 101.2 and an offensive rating of 142.9. You cannot convince me that you can name 3 starting 5s that are defensively better than the Boston Celtics. Since Christmas, the Boston Celtics have put up some of the most ridiculous team stats I've ever looked at. The Celtics have the first defensive rating, first net rating, first in scoring margin, first in scoring defense, first in opponent field goal percentage, first in opponent assists, second in blocked shots, and 7th in total rebounding. I mean, that is just completely insane. Another cool stat is that the Boston Celtics have the best record against teams over 500, and to top that, ESPN ranks the Boston Celtics as having the second best odds of winning the NBA Finals. It went from one of the worst to basically first in about 2 months. This team is not as far out from winning a title as we think. The amount of chemistry and team success the Boston Celtics have had this season is unlike any other. Jason Tatum's shooting percentages have been down this season, but has clearly picked up in the past 2 months. Also, adding Derek White, whose stats I'll put up on the screen, to this Celtics team is one of the best things that could have happened. Derek White is an amazing floor general. He is one of the best playmakers to have. He can space the floor, hit the open shot, pass to the right man, and defend his ass off. This is exactly what the Celtics have been looking for Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I hope to see Derek White be a starter, sending Al Horford to the bench. I think Al is a very good rotational piece, but would be way better for the second unit. But tell me what you think in the comments. That'll be it for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.